What's up, Trainerize family? It's Coach Quan here, and today I'm gonna give you guys my 5 tips on how to use social media to grow your online business. 5 actionable tips, okay? So, when you're building an online business, building your online training profile, if you will, one of the things you have to remember is that your content is no longer just about doing random things. Everything you're doing on there should be structured, in my opinion. So starting with step 1, don't post random photos or carousels of you just doing random things. Make sure that every bit of content you create has an actionable or a tangible takeaway. What I mean by that is this: instead of posting a photo of yourself flex with your biceps out looking all jacked, instead do a bicep workout post that's about 15 seconds and can give someone 2 to 3 tips to help them increase their arm size. And when you do that, it builds trust with your audience and heightens the chances of you A, getting sales, but B, you can build a real community of people that believe in you and trust you, and you're helping them achieve their fitness goals. And I know it sounds like a lot when you think about it and you're like, oh, I have to plan, I have to film. But let's, like, for me, for instance, I just bring my phone with me to the gym or camera to the gym, and I try to film 1 or 2 tips or 1 or 2 clips every time I work out, whether I use them or not. It gets you comfortable in front of the camera talking and, you know, demonstrating things and showing your body and showing how to do things overall, if that makes sense. And so I would say for step 2, don't get too committed to one platform. One of the biggest mistakes I see creators make, or trainers make in particular, is they get caught up on just being on Instagram. Everyone's like, oh, Instagram, because for the last decade, Instagram's been the heavy hitter, right? That's wrong. Yes, you're probably gonna get some of your better leads from Instagram currently, but with the way that they've been working with reach and the way things can sometimes blow up but then not, it's just not sustainable and consistent enough to be your only method of growth. I would recommend that you have a TikTok, I would recommend that you have a Pinterest, and I would recommend that you have a YouTube channel. And the great thing is, with those 3, you can still post the exact same vertical, reel style content across those platforms. So it's not like you're filming 4 videos for 4 platforms, it's just 1 video that you repurpose for 4 different platforms. And I'm telling you why this is gonna work out well for you. It allows you to take that 1 piece of content and explode your reach. You're able to grab so many more people's attention, which in turn can lead to more leads, which in turn can lead to more clients. And also, there are so many people who are kind of burnt out on Instagram at this point, and I'm not here to just talk about Instagram, I'm using it as an example, but there are people who might only use YouTube Shorts because they like the form factor, because it's combined with long and short form content. Some people might only use TikTok because it's the new hot thing that's now been around for a few years, so they have a real audience base. Pinterest is a secret place that people never talk about, but it's a great way to interact with people who are already coming to a site for information and ideas / pins, as they call them. So that's another big one. 3, don't get caught up in your follower count. A lot of times people say stuff like, I can't be an online coach because I don't have a large following. I don't have all these people. I'm not famous on social media. None of that matters. When I first started with Trainerize, I think I had like 9,000 followers, and I would say that even that, I had a low engagement rate at the time, and it wasn't much. I wasn't getting much traction on there, but luckily for me, when I talked about online coaching, I was able to get my first 10 to 15 clients within a few weeks, even with my smaller following, if you will. And people are gonna say, well, 9,000 is not, you know, small, but what I'm saying is that follower base was so all over the place that it felt much smaller. I would say it was more like 1,000 to 1,500 in terms of the amount of people who actually consistently interacted with my content, and that's a reasonable amount of followers. It's nothing crazy. So don't get caught up in your follower count as number 3. So just to quickly recap, it's just about being focused overall. It's about creating content that's tangible and gives you takeaways. It's about not being committed to one platform. I mean, honestly, with those few things, you're gonna make a huge difference. So with step 4, it's pretty simple. As you're creating this content and posting this content, you have to interact with your audience. And I know, again, we're using social media as a way to get more online clients, but don't get caught up in just posting and walking away. If you respond to comments, that's gonna heighten your chance of signing that person as a client. So if someone is on your page, and they comment, ask a question, or just even say something like, oh, this workout's great, comment back and say, you know, thank you so much for doing the workout. You know, let me know how you feel, like what was the best part, because you're building that relationship with them and you're providing value. And when you provide value, kind of picking back off of step two, picking back off of step one, when you're providing value, you're really gonna be able to, you know, nurture those people into being potential clients. It's about them trusting you. Remember, the overall arcing theme of posting this type of content is trust. It's all about trust. It's not about the way you look. It's not about your follower count. It's just all about trust. So respond to your comments, respond to the people who support you, engage with them, and that's gonna help you get more clients and show more of your personality, okay? The fifth and final step, and it's gonna sound funny because this one's a little bit looser, but stop comparing yourself to other coaches. Stop comparing yourself to influencers as well, because there is a difference. There are people who make fitness entertainment content, and that's where people are running around, sweating, like making all these noises, and it's heightened sex appeal, things like that. That's not what you're trying to do as a coach. Don't get caught up in the trendy jump around content that so many people do. Don't compare yourself to people who have 1 million followers and they just sell a PDF or something like that. That's not what you do. Don't compare yourself to other people. Focus on building an audience, nurturing that audience, and training the clients you do have to the best of your ability. And when you're putting out content, make sure the content is tangible, providing something that that person didn't have before they came to you. Because yes, someone can like looking at you, but if they need or like the content you're creating based off of the information you're giving and you're educating them, that person is more likely to be a client, especially a long-term client, than someone who just sells PDFs. And also, comparing yourself to other creators isn't good for you from a mental health perspective either. What might work for somebody else might not work for you. So I would say, track your numbers, look at what's doing well and what's not doing well. Practice talking on camera, practice showing your true personality. Talk back and forth with the people who do support your content. Make sure the content is tangible and usable. And also, don't compare yourself to others, and you guys are gonna be just fine. So I hope this helped you all get everything going and really get into your online business. I've been an online coach now since 2017, and I truly love it. I hope this helps. And Trainerize, thank you guys so much for having me on. I hope these tips were effective and help everyone reach their goals. I appreciate you all, love you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And let's go train our clients. Let's go.
If you're new to online coaching, make sure to check out trainerize.com to claim your free trial of the platform. It's a great way to deliver on-demand training and workouts and scale your business. Thanks to everyone for watching. We will see you in the next video.